Miss Vila. They've been doing strange things.
Father took out a lot of old books, and he spends most of his time looking over his blueprints now. He said they will be the key to saving the town. Shame I can't read those books or help with anything.
My dad was acting strange too. He started fiddling with the bottles from under his bed again. But Mom didn't scold him this time. She even took out some of her treasures from the cabinet. Reindeer horn, noisy birch sap, golden teeth seal whiskers. Dad said his potions would keep everyone energetic for a whole day.
Even Mr. Miser took out his wand from the safe box.
Move, kids. Good luck, Comrade Vila.
Mr. Patrick, are you doing strange things too? How to use and maintain model A050, Operation Manual of Model Succa 1562. These dusty books, they look older than me.
These old friends are our textbooks.
Do adults take exams too?
We're doing something far more important than exams, kids. We haven't used these old fellas since Zeno brought the new ones. Most of our comrades don't know how to operate them. Now is the time to put them back into use. Comrade Knut has been teaching us how to use these outdated technologies.
That's right. All the adults have been divided into many groups. Knut is leader of the engineering group, and Pasono's uncle is in the investigation group, while Nina's father has joined the potion group. All of them take part in the creator combat training at dusk every day, and we share our combat experience with each other. And everyone is working hard to explore the mine.
Ha-ha! We will be able to live on our own without Zeno!
Miss Vila, I want the town to be proud of me too.
Is there anything that we can do?
I have lots of metal toy trains. Can we make components out of them? They can spin and whistle like a minecart.
That's a great idea. I'm sure it will inspire everyone.
No, let them use mine first.
Calm down, children. I know you want to do your bit. But our future needs you. Now your job is to study hard, so Rayashki can rely on you in the future. Understand?
Oh, what about Avgust? We can't find him. He'll be so sad if he doesn't get to have a job too.
Don't worry, Nina. He is helping the town in his own way.
Ears. Whiskers?
It's only been a few months. Can't believe the monsters have already occupied the whole place.
Well, not a problem as long as we got our mischievous little comrade. He always knows exactly where they will come out.
Things wouldn't have gone nearly as smoothly without him.
I would never have believed he could do this if Comrade Winsong hadn't endorsed him.
Never underestimate any of our comrades, big or small. Do I need to repeat that again?
Well done, August. You protected everyone.
Protected? But I was just teaching our monster friends how to dance right. They are slow learners.
Yes, that's what we want you to do. A performance with the Kikituks. Your job is to tell which critter, which friend is dancing wrong. That's your talent, isn't it? Just like you showed us before?
Oh. But what if they dance right? Then they deserve some Alenka chocolate, don't they? Comrade Sergei, our new friend is right beside your boots. I think he is hoping to kiss them. Will you dance with him?
What?
Watch out!
Back off! There are many more critters than we can deal with here. Many of us are injured. We must retreat.
We made the decision to come here together, Comrade Evgeny. We are so close to the depths. We must not give up now.
I know everyone's wounded. But look how far we've gone. It's been worth it, don't you think?
This is all my fault. I'm sorry.
Don't be, Comrade Winsong. You've given us a workable plan and helped us recognize our little comrade's potential. No?
He's only a child.
He's one of us, Comrade Evgeny. I will keep him safe. We aren't just digging a mine now. If we manage to find this resource, no one will have to leave. And we can continue to live together, right? These wounds are nothing compared to the glory of our future.
Again, I think this is a foolish idea. It's me.
Oh, you.
I want to talk.
I was just about to look for you, Comrade Yevgeny. I've found more details. Here. Trust me, they will ease your mind. More or less.
Let's skip to the point. I want you to stop your research.
What?
Our exploration has only just started, yet many of our people have already been hurt. Can you promise there won't be further injuries or worse before we've found this fairy tale treasure? Your so-called new resource is still unconfirmed, yet the price we've paid looking for it is already mounting. We had other options, safer options for all of us.
We just need to be better prepared. We will arm ourselves with more knowledge for next time.
I know what you're after here. The study of ley lines, right? The people here may be enthusiastic, but they are only laymen. I've spoken with someone who can help you far more.
It is good to see you, Miss Winsong. Our proud scholar of a budding, if still informal, school.
And you, the big shot from Zeno. Should I feel flattered you stopped by?
I read your files, as Mr. Evgeny suggested. You know already that Zeno has investigated many arcane cases, and been deployed to many places related to Arcanum. But we have never met anyone quite as obsessive in their study as you are.
What now? Have the big shots decided they are going to trust my studies?
Well, while I might admire your perseverance myself, no, they're not convinced. We just wonder what you and your school have gained from this long journey.
Enough with the crap.
As you wish. First, I believe you owe Comrade Evgeny some thanks.
Huh?
The less than satisfactory results from your study may not have earned this letter from Zeno. But Comrade Evgeny insisted on us offering it to you. Once you have our recommendation, you will be able to communicate with all the renowned scholars in our lab. Your long wait for recognition will be over. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
All I ask is, stop this farce.
Wow, I am so grateful. I think I might cry. All we have to do is wait for Zeno's grace to be bestowed on us. We should be moved to tears by your mercy, no?
Putting aside your sarcasm, I would suggest you consider the danger of throwing away this opportunity. You are wasting time, effort, maybe even lives on some foolish wild goose chase. We can offer the people here a much safer and more feasible way forward. Don't you see?
And what about Rayashki?
All things come to an end. It will disappear quietly, overtaken by the wilds of this land, when the time comes. At least, it may leave a small place in the historical records. No offense intended, Mr. Evgeny.
We cannot solve the problems we're having without Zeno's help.
All of these problems will be solved, as long as we find this new resource.
I'm afraid you're mistaken, Miss Vinsong. As far as Zeno is concerned, the value of this land is exhausted, fairy tale resources notwithstanding. Once we've transferred the Arcanists away, Rayashki will be abandoned. We are aware of the danger that staying here poses to these people, and it is our responsibility to save them, whether they wish to resist us or not. That's the only reason for our decision. Understand? Let's be practical. Zeno has many outstanding young people, a strong academic atmosphere, a better future. You will get the opportunity to revive your school of ley lines if you pass the exam. This will be a better choice for all of you.
Mr. Bigshot, could you use your rested brain to think of a more noble reason than consumerism and elitism? Do you really think our desire for a better life is the only reason why we refuse to leave? You used ordinary people as a stepping stone to power and privilege, and even now you take our sacrifices for granted.
Reality is cruel. Not you, not Rayashki, and not even Zeno can save everyone. You will have to deal with that. You should take what is to come as an inevitable optimization of our society's development.
I know. Life may still get harder even if we find this new resource. So what? Your brand of elitism may have invaded every corner of the world, but not this town. Not yet.
I see. Most scholars like you hold the same naivete.
They refuse to leave any of their comrades behind, even if the price is their own future. What we would sacrifice ourselves for is not the study of ley lines or any other personal goals, but our dream to thrive together, to live in a bright future we all can share. As for this, I don't need it.
A leopard never changes its spots.
I envy your innocence, Miss Winslow. For many years, I believed that our mission was to change the world. But when I looked up, the gate to the new world was already closed. Little Rayashki just coasted along, and I tried to keep everything the way it was. But I failed. Rayashki is doomed. All our efforts, our will, our dreams, nothing can change the creeping reality. We attempted to achieve something meaningful, something that could make history, but the spirit of the times stands against what we are building here. Not just Zeno, but the whole world. That's what reality is like. Boring, cruel, disappointing.
You are too pessimistic, Comrade Yevgeny. Zeno has tried to recruit me several times. Do you know what I've learned from all their efforts? They don't want us to explore that mine. They belittled our efforts, offered pity for Rayashki, and then planned out a promising future for us. Yet they didn't give us a hand, even when our people were injured or died. Do you really think they are so eager to stop us just because they don't want any more sacrifices? Of course not, my friend. A lesson I learned from living in their society. Never do what your enemies want you to do. Zeno is afraid of us. They are afraid that we may discover a new kindling to relight our fire. That we may burn so brightly that we grow out from their control to create our own future. But they can't have it their way. Rayashki belongs to us, as does the future.
I will give it some thought, Miss Comrade Winsor.
I haven't done any field investigation of ley energy since our school fell apart.
Don't worry, Comrade Winsong. Look, these stones are still the same stones we've always known. And don't be afraid to fail. My father told me that failure is just success and progress. Even if we cannot find this new resource or save our Rayashki, we've come back here together and worked for our common goal. We have nothing to complain about.
All right.
Whatever the result, we thank you for your efforts. Now, leave the rest to us. Comrade Yuri, check the connection status. Don't forget to check the drill, Comrade Yelena.
Relax, it's much easier than opening a can with only your fingers.
Knut had grown a slender arm, one that reached places no one could, and picked up stones there. They are not like the soft, transparent stones from the sky. These are hard, as chocolate. I think they are good stuff, too. Villa said we could make them into guns and houses to help the town. But maybe we will irritate the owner of the stones?
Am I right that this sample is from 100 meters underground?
Yes. Usually we don't need to reach that deep to find runium ore.
Relax, comrades. At least it proves there is something new on the Rayashki.
I have been a miner for 40 years, and one thing I know for sure is this. This is not bedrock.
It's a Kikituk's hair. The black marks are the new resource we're looking for. The red-brown ones are the Kikituks, and the bright yellow ones are their mineral-eating relatives, the Hoituks. The machine will show us the stability of the ley energy in a minute. We are at the source of the ley energy now. So the lines should have been pure.
If my eyes serve me right, I think I see bad news.
You're right. This source is like an estuary polluted beyond recovery. It is carrying too many traces, both from creatures and non-creatures. Besides, the black ore down there seems to have attracted a large number of critters, which has only worsened the pollution. A senior of mine said in his notes that in this case, it will take a push for the core to activate its self-purification system. Shoot, we got a big one.
Waves! It's seawater! We should have prepared swimming floats. Yes, but the waves won't reach us if we ride this sled.
If the ley energy materializes, put in a 7.62 centimeter sea serpent bone, 3 drops of common vervain sap, and 20 milligrams of snail sawfish embryo. С ума сойти! Ух ты!
Has a beautiful stone on its neck too. Did your father also fall asleep in the mine?
Is that the raw runium ore that Zeno has been looking for? The energy is so pure. No wonder it materialized into such a huge body.
Comrades, defense formation. Miners, stay behind us and evacuate.
Comrades, stand with me if you got a weapon. No matter if it's a rifle, a staff, or a shovel. Grip them tight. This is our Rayashki's future we're fighting for. We've been waiting for this, haven't we?
That's right.
Dear comrades, this is the critical moment for our town. No good weapons, no external support, but we have our friends, our family, and each other, who will never leave anyone behind.
Yes. There's nothing to be afraid of. We can always figure it out, so long as
we still have hope. Did we make it?
after we drove the critters away, the self-purification system began to run slower.
Haha! Time to go all out. Let's go, comrades.
For a brighter future!
Get a few more comrades here! We need to move him to the back!
Its energy has not run out yet. What on earth? It's the ore! Don't tell me it's still powering this thing.
I see. So we just break that stone, and it's over, right?
Yes, theoretically.
Leave it to me! I'm the marksman here. Just need to get a little closer. Little closer.
Comrade Adrian, Comrade Daniel, and I will go with you. There may be something we can do.
Okay.
Comrades, watch out! No!
Fall back! Fall back! Believe! Our attacks cannot break the stone at all!
Comrade Winsor! What is going on?
The cycle of ley energy is long. It may take months, years, or even longer than that to return to its source. As long as that ore remains on its neck, the ley energy will continue with the purification until it wipes out everything around.
So all we can do is wait?
For our own safety, we'd better stay out of this area until it completely returns to the source. I should have seen this coming. I'm so sorry.
Comrade Patrick, Comrade Nikita, you're not down yet, right? Anyone else? We still got the digger, the crane, and our own string. Let's try harder. It's nothing more than a stupid stone. We can do this. That's our last chance.
Stop this senseless sacrifice, Comrade Knut. It's pointless to keep going.
But to save Rayashki is also your dream, no? Our little one from afar swore she would unite all of us, no matter who we are or where we're from. We must keep all that in our minds. How can we give up now?
I'm so happy I came here and made friends with all of you, comrades. You each have a kind heart and a strong will. Before I met you, my dream was only a joke to the Adrosalki. But you've shown me it isn't unreachable. Now it feels so real and heartwarming. Sometimes I almost forget that you see the fins and scales on my body. That's why I don't want you to sacrifice yourself for nothing. I don't want to lose you. What we want is to stay together. That's why we're fighting to save Rayashki, right?
Sure do.
These swans have lost their feathers. Are we still able to reach the sky?
I must thank you, Comrade Windsong. You've rekindled something in me, in us, and in hope, just as you promised. I will tell you that I read some papers on your ley lines after that night. It holds some great ideas, I admit. You and Rayashki deserve a better future. I want you to know, I recommended you to Zeno only because I was worried for your future. I did not want you to be stuck in a dying town.
Comrade Yevgeny?
And it gives me pain to see how brave and determined you all have been. I won't let any of you die here.
Yevgeny, what are you doing?
The sad thing is, I took a very different path long ago. But what does it matter now? Rayashki is proud of you. I am proud of you. You will continue to build the new world of your dreams. Our dream, no matter where or when. I will always be there with you. Seize the opportunity. Vila, Windsong, my comrades!
Природа — это числа и черты.
Comrade Evgeny.
К черту! This is not fair! Just because he was the only pilot here doesn't mean he can make that decision alone. We should have had a boat.
We fixed that fighter together. That soul left us behind.
But he will always be our comrade, right?
Comrade Evgeny, salute!
But where is the sea swallow?
He flew into the future, child. The future will all reach one day.
Take heart, comrades! Everything he did was for Rayashki.
We shared the same dream, didn't we? To do all we can for the good of the people.
Reporting. Drilling rig clear. Ready for new exploration.
That's the spirit. We must keep going. Only period. Yuri, start the machines.
On it!
Take this. It's my best friend. I think it will be glad to have another best friend.
I will become a great hero like you. It's a promise. A man's promise.
Well, why are your feathers wet, Piotr? You have water on your face, Miss Winsong. Can kids still cry after they grow up?
I should have known. The abnormal fluctuation of the ley energy and how much of an attraction it is to the critters. I should have noticed they were different from my theory.
At least this experience will be valuable for the study of ley lines, won't it? Take it in and make something of it. I am sure it will be of more help in the future. You're not only doing this for yourself, or for me, but for those who sacrificed for all of us.
We found it! This must be the new resource!
Cole! It is Cole! We did it!
This is our coal! Comrades, we will use it to cook our meal tonight.
And it will be the best meal I've ever had!
Is that so, Comrade Nikita? You got a problem with my food, huh?
I made a rough estimate. The resource here should last hundreds of years.
For the first time in history, the theory of ley lines has been verified.
There is no doubt your work deserves a fair assessment now.
Thank you for your help, Miss Vila.
We achieved this together, didn't we?
Of course. The glory goes to every one of us.
I'm very glad to see you again, Miss Vincent.
Are you? You don't look glad at all.
I admit, I underestimated the people here. Especially you, Miss Vincent. The great heroine who found coal deep beneath the town, huh?
So, did I manage to ruin Zeno's little plans?
We have nothing left to do here. Zeno will leave soon. I know we disagree on many things, our future included. Still, Zeno looks forward to working with you again, hopefully in a more friendly way.
I hope so too. You don't want to be embarrassed by another lowly researcher again, do you?
Goodbye, Miss Vincent.
Wait! I have one last question.
Please, I'm at your service.
Zeno confirmed the existence of Hoytuks in Rayashki months ago, but you just took care of them without letting anyone know. You already knew there would be a large reserve of coal here, didn't you?
After thorough discussion, the people of Rayashki have made their final decision. I stand here to declare the future direction of Rayashki. As of today, Rayashki will be no longer affiliated with any organizations and all factories dedicated to processing of runium ore will be shut down.
What are we going to do for work, Sam?
I don't want to sit around at home living on benefits.
There will be many things to do, Comrade Valeria. As the elites above us struggle for power, we, ordinary people, suffer in darkness. But now, there will be a new source of power, one built to lift up the people, not to take from them. And it will run on Rayashki coal. We will start new factories in Rayashki and explore the possibilities of working with other coal producers nearby. We will mine with our own hands and feed ourselves.
Maybe we can even build a dock and sell our products far away.
We will raise a new banner above Rayashki, one welcoming all ordinary people to come to a livable place with abundant power and job opportunities for their future. What about your plan, Comrade Winsong?
I think I'm going to stay for a while.
You need to know that for now, we must tighten our belts. Everyone's rations must be cut for some time until Rayashki gets back on its feet.
At least for now, the study of ley lines belongs here, not in the fancy halls and symposiums of human academia. This place still holds many possible research avenues, monitoring the changes in the environment, further detailing the local ley energy map, maybe even studying the mutation of the Kikituks. I must finish them to further develop the study before it is ready for academia again.
Then it sounds like you may be with us for a long time yet. Good. And don't forget, you're expected to cut the ribbon at the ceremony.
Miss Winsong, I want to apologize for being rude to you during class. I'll bring you some friendship cheese next time to apologize. I promise.
You will always be our comrade. Hats off to you.
Miss Winsong, I think we performed very well at the ceremony. Will you come teach us again?
We want to learn more too.
Same here.
Miss Winsong, the sunflowers we planted are blooming. We protected the town.
we begin the next chapter of Rayashki today. I'm so glad we will build it together. Привет, Райяшки. Oh, thank goodness. I was hoping you'd be here. Oh, is this a bad time?
No, it's all right. Have a seat. I'm not a pure Rusalka. As you can see, I must get in touch with water every once in a while to replenish my power from the ocean.
Hello, Comrade Vila.
It's been a while, Comrade Winsong. They say you're working hard in the mine, and the study of ley lines is getting popular among the workers.
They have helped a lot. My research on the environment wouldn't have gone nearly so smoothly without them. It's given a second life to my studies, and it is growing so well. It has even gained some recognition beyond Rayashki. I'm truly happy that I came here.
I never thought the Comrade Winsong would be so bashful over her accomplishments. I thought you were more stubborn and confident than that. I'm only teasing, Comrade. It's a matter of fact that you're not as fearless as you pretend to be, isn't it? That's why we must all stick together to make up for each other's weaknesses and make Rayashki proud. Sorry, speeches have become an occupational habit.
Fine, you got me. But it's not a big deal. Just as you are not quite the gentle and demure school teacher that you appear to be. Are you, comrade? We're even. Actually, I've come to say goodbye. Laplace has invited me to give a lecture for their European branch. They want me to give a lecture on how I combined environmental analysis with the Arcanum based on what we've done here in Rayashki.
Sounds like a very promising new beginning for your studies.
How are things going in the town?
We are getting more visitors now. It seems people are eager to see something different.
I'm sure they will.
We've also begun cooperating with many governments and agencies near us, including the Foundation. They hope to carry out some short-term training on the Arcanum for the children.
What's this?
Open it. It's from the Foundation. Mr. Nameday invites me to visit the Foundation and discuss further cooperation. The children are also waiting for me there. It seems they mentioned you all the time during their training. Did we miss the ley line exam? The Foundation has all sorts of incredible things.
Like biting coins, noisy coal balls, A glass pen with rainbows inside? So much fun!
I've mastered a lot of incantations!
They missed the town and everyone.
Yeah, we miss Comrade Alyonka, Comrade Blinchik, and Comrade Piroshki.
They say we will be able to go home in a few months. I must master the most powerful arcane skills by then, so I can use them to protect the town.
We'll transform into sea swallows. Then we'll be able to fly and fly to far, far away.
The Kozlinska University Hospital received a rare case today. The patient's veins irreversibly transformed into electric wires. As of 1800, all arterial, venous, and capillary tissues throughout the patient's body have undergone necrosis. The directors said they would invite more professionals to the consultation to decide on further research direction. Global Variety News has claimed the case may become one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the era. They started a new column to analyze possible compatibilities between the patient's new wired veins and different appliances. Please stay tuned for more details.
The Flying Carpet Travel Agency is starting a tour around Northern Europe, where you will be able to see the breathtaking Aurora Borealis, pet fluffy keycairns, and even enjoy a flying carpet race. The destination of our tour is Rayyashki, a mysterious town, the warmest place in the Arctic Circle, sitting atop many rich veins of coal. When you get there, we suggest that you abide by the town's wishes and work to earn what you need instead of buying it, though this is not an obligation, of course. But why not have a try when you're given the opportunity to experience a new and better lifestyle? Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Where should I start, dear readers? Rayashki is like a sparkling gem embedded into the permafrost, and above lies an eye-catching banner. Perhaps it will draw even more attention in the future. Through the past decades, the citizens there have been trying to achieve something different for themselves. A great cause, which may take the work of generations to achieve. But now, they are no longer a nameless town in the far north, nor is their dream a passing fad bound to be forgotten. I sincerely hope all of us will be able to witness its history and its future. That's why I knew I must write down this story, in the hopes that their dream will remain in your heart forever.